Gray skies this morning. We may have snow over the weekend. We'll see. Let's breathe together. Start with your posture and on your back, legs uncrossed. Your bed, the floor, the sofa, maybe your recliner kicked back. Comfortable. Check your posture. Lift your chest, lift your rib cage, and tuck your chin back towards your neck gently to align the vertebra. If you're sitting in a chair, knees bent at 90 degrees and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, toes pointing forward. And release your jaw while maintaining your posture. Now breathe in through both nostrils and pull the air down. Place your hands on your belly and use it as a barometer to reassure you that you're pulling the air all the way down. The diaphragm is pushing down and you're able to bring the air to the bottom lobes of the lungs, where most of the blood circulates. And bring the breath down, and as you come through the nose, you humidify and filter and warm the air, and as you exhale, you release and let the breath flow out either through the nose or through the mouth, and your body lengthens and flattens. And aware of your breath, breathing consciously, directing the breath. Good. This morning, let's work with our hands. Don't think too much about how fascinating they are, and we probably take them for granted. Unless something happens, or maybe arthritis being one of those things. It's one of our body's main tools. Yesterday we worked with the space between the fingers, increasing the flexibility and bringing circulation, blood, and oxygen, and exchanging the carbon dioxide and toxins. Let's do it again. Spread your fingers wide apart and notice the space between your thumb and your index finger. And take the left hand, and take that space and hook it into the same space on the right hand so that you're pushing on the space between the thumbs and the index fingers. And hold that tension and breathe. Breathe 3 breaths while you hold the tension. And there's a difference, isn't there, between levels of discomfort and any pain that keeps you from being able to breathe that deep breath. That's a pain that you need to let go of what you're doing and back off and get it into a manageable place where you can allow and persuade. Will you find some discomfort by doing this? Yes. Make sure it's the good kind as you breathe and hold the pressure. Now switch and go to the space between the thumb and the index finger and bring the right hand into the left. And now create pressure and breathe. And you'll probably notice more discomfort between these 2 fingers. Take it to the right spot where the pain is a good pain and breathe to it. And when you've completed the 3 breaths, switch and bring the space between between the ring finger and the middle finger together and create pressure. This one creates more discomfort for me. I go to that space where the pain is good and where I'm increasing the flexibility, and I can breathe deeply and comfortably. And I breathe the 3 breaths, and when they're complete, separate the hands, and now the space between the little finger and the ring finger. Hook those spaces together and push and breathe the 3 breaths. Good. And when the 3 breaths are complete, release the hands and make them into a fist, and then open, fist and open. Do it rapidly. And then shake the hands out and rest them for just a minute on your body, in your lap, on your belly, and feel them. Feel the blood flow and the energy you've created in them. It's a good thing. Now the tips of the fingers, start with touching the thumb tips together, the index fingertips together, the middle fingertips together, ring tips, pinky tips, and now create a pressure and push and hold the pressure and isolate the tension. Don't let it spill all over your body. Hold it here in your hands and push. And notice if all the fingers are equally pushing. See if you can balance it so everybody is pushing. And breathe. Breathe 3 or more breaths and hold this pressure. And then release. Good. Do it again. Tips together and push. Create pressure. Make sure every finger's doing its job by pushing. Balance it and maintain the tension, and don't let it spill into other places in your body. Keep it right here. Your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your hands, and push and breathe that deep breath. And when you've completed 3 breaths, release. Good. Open and shut your hands and shake your hands out. Good. Rub them together. Good. And now focus on the breath and the 3-part breath. Drawing the breath in through both nostrils as it warms and humidifies and filters the air. Belly rounds and continue pulling, and let the ribs in the back round and continue pulling as the chest rounds all the way up to the collarbones like a barrel. And then exhale it out, either through the mouth or through the nose, all the way back down to the bottom as your body lengthens and flattens. And at the bottom, 3 puffs out. And then inhale and bring the air all the way down, rounding that 3-part breath till you're filled to the top, and then 3 extra sniffs to fill the residual space. And then let the breath flow out all the way to the bottom, and then 3 puffs. Keeping the transition smooth and inhaling through both nostrils, rounding across the belly, the ribs, the chest, and at the top, 3 more sniffs. Good. And release and let the breath go. And let your body lengthen and flatten. And continue the 3-part breath. Aware of your breath. And focus on beginning to lengthen the exhale. Maybe breathe in 2 and breathe out 4. Notice where you are today and breathe to accommodate where you are. Maybe longer than 2-4, maybe 3-6, maybe 4-8, or maybe you can even extend the exhale longer than twice as long. Just don't go into that space where you push too much so that you throw your body into survival mode. You'll lose the effect. Keep the transition smooth. And breathe and lengthen the exhale twice as long or longer. In through the nose and out either through the nose or the mouth. Whichever one works best for you to lengthen that exhale. And keep breathing long and deep. That long exhale soothing, calming, and nurturing your nervous system. And today, if you find yourself with stressful thoughts or stressful activities, notice your breath and don't let that inhale get ahead of you. Make the exhale longer. That's how you strengthen and calm and nourish your nervous system. Take charge and breathe. And may the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day, and if you want to keep breathing and amplify by lengthening the time, I'll let the birds and bulls continue to sing to you.